background. Nice. Welcome, everyone. My name is Linnea. I'm a senior director with Kidstage, and I'm here to help Miss Laura and the kids with their production. Very excited to see what they have for us. But before we get started, there are just a few things I'd like to go over. If you have a cell phone, please turn it off or put it on complete silent. These kids have been working really, really hard, and they can use all the concentration, focus possible to put on the best show they can for you. Along with that, if you do have a young person and they get a little rowdy, if you can please take them out into the hall until they quiet down a bit, and then feel free to bring them back in so they can enjoy the rest of the show. That would be great. We really want the kids to have as much focus as possible up here to put on a great show. They have been working really hard on their confidence, and you as an audience can help with that by laughing when they're funny, which they will be, and clapping in between scenes, and just being a reactive audience. So thank you for being able to contribute in that way tonight. Also, with their costumes and learning their lines, they have been working really, really hard over the past 8 weeks. We know that they could not have done that without all of your help. So, from Kidstage to you, we do want to say thank you so much for being there for your kids and helping them get to this point. And so, without further ado, I bring you Wonka!
This is a news flash. Good evening, I'm Fiona Jones.
I'm Sabina Lang.
And I'm Bianca Reed. This evening we will be reporting the biggest story that ever hit the airwaves and interviewing a series of celebrities to get their take on this breaking news. We're bringing you the latest news on the great Willy Wonka golden ticket frenzy that's sweeping the globe. As you all know, Mr. Willy Wonka is the most extraordinary chocolate maker the world has ever seen. Several years ago, he discovered that his factory had been infiltrated by rival candy makers bent on stealing his secrets, and he did the only thing he could. He fired the workers and shut down the factory. Only recently has his factory began to operate again, but nobody knows who's running the place. Nobody ever goes in, and nobody ever comes out. And now, Mr. Willy Wonka has suddenly announced that he has secretly wrapped golden tickets in 5 ordinary Wonka bars. The lucky finders of these golden tickets will get a tour of Mr. Willy Wonka's factory and take home enough chocolate to last the rest of their lives. 4 of the golden tickets have already been found by 4 totally nasty little rats. The first one being Augustus Gloop.
Must eat all the time. This golden ticket is my meal ticket to eat and eat and eat and I like to eat chicken. I like to eat potato chips. I like to eat pizza. I like to eat tacos. But I really, really love to eat chocolate.
The second lucky rat to find a golden ticket is Violet Boo. I'm like a gum turner lady, but like when I heard about these ticket things, Mr. Wonka's, I like lit off the gum and switched to candy bars until I found my golden ticket. Like now, of course, I'm right back on gum. This piece of gum I'm chewing on right now is one I've been chewing for 3 months solid. That's a record. I added this ticket on the end of my bedpost, and it's good as ever in the mornings. The third golden ticket has been found by a severely nasty little girl named Veruca. I told my father that I simply had to have one of these golden tickets. So he bought all the Wonka candy bars he could lay his hands on. He's in the peanut business. So he's got workers at his factory selling peanuts all day long. So he says to them, Okay, people, from now on, you can stop shelling peanuts and start shelling the wrappers off these crazy candy bars instead. 3 days went by and nothing. I screamed at my father like this. Where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket. Then suddenly one of his workers yelled, I got a golden ticket, and he rushed it home to me, and now I'm all smiles once again. The fourth golden ticket has been found by a really nasty look. The fourth golden ticket has been found by a brain-dead boy named Mike TV.
Yeah, I've got a golden ticket. So what? I'm too busy playing these cool games and watching these shows. I beat my last game in under 48 hours. I sit in front of the television 24/7, baby. Living the dream.
What a batch of undeserving wealth. And now the fifth and final golden ticket is still hiding out there somewhere waiting to be found. Who will find this last golden ticket? Any guesses? I'd have to guess that it will be found by yet another undeserving wealth. Wait, you are Bianca, and now back to a regularly scheduled program. Looks like 4 children have found the golden ticket. I wonder who the fifth lucky person will be.
I hope it's no one like that repulsive blue boy.
Or a spoiled like that with the salt girl. Or beastly as that bubble popping Beauregard. or as living such a useless life like that TV boy.
It makes you wonder if all children behave like this nowadays. Like these little brats we've been hearing about.
Not Charlie. No, not Charlie.
And now there's only one ticket left, and I bet it'll go to some nasty little brat who doesn't deserve it.
It would have been nice if Charlie had found this golden ticket on his birthday last week. You mean the 25 cents we gave him for his birthday?
It's sad that we can only afford to give him one candy bar a year.
But it's But think of how much Charlie enjoyed the chocolate. He loves Wonka chocolate. And he wouldn't want us to feel sorry for him. But I sure wish he had found out this golden ticket. Mom, where's the family? I'm never pleased. What happened? What? Well, I was walking home, walking along, looking down at the sidewalk like I always do. And
Go on, Charlie, go on.
And suddenly there was this line on the sidewalk. I looked around, no one had looked to see if they had lost anything. So I picked it up, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
You found the golden ticket!
No, I found 50 cents. I thought it wouldn't hurt if I went to the candy store and bought a Wonka Whipple Scrumptious Vegetable Delight, since I was so hungry. Go on, Charlie. Go on. I opened the wrapper slowly and...
You found the golden ticket!
No, I ate the candy. Since I had 25 more cents left, I went to go buy another Wonka Whipple Scrumptious Vegetable Delight. And I... Great, Charlie. You're gonna be all
night gorging yourself with chocolate.
gorging yourself with chocolate. No, you don't understand. I found
on November 1st at 10 o'clock sharp. Signed, Mr. Willy Wonka!
Boy, Aunt Alice, I'm so glad that Mom and Grandma let you take me to the factory.
Well, Charlie, I think that they understand that we understand each other. Anyways, I'm quite excited to see what Mr. Wonka's done with the factory.
Look, it's
Mr. Willy Wonka!
he doesn't look anything like his comic pictures.
Welcome, everyone. Let's see if I can tell who you are just by matching you with your awful names. You're Augustus Gloop.
I'm over here.
You're Augustus Gloop. You're Mike T. Wait. You're Violet Beauregard.
Let's just get like on with this whole thing, huh?
Very happy to meet you. You're Veruca Salt.
You, don't shake my hand. It's probably all chocolatey and sticky and germy.
You're Mike TV. Enchanted to meet you.
Come on, let's just do this thing already. I'm missing my favorite television show.
And you must be the boy who found the fifth and final golden ticket. You're...
I'm Charlie Bucket.
Of course. And who on earth is this rather ancient-looking man? Maybe the mummified remains of a distant relative, perhaps.
I'm his Aunt Alice. I used to work in your factory, Mr. Wonka.
Well, very happy to meet you, Miss Aunt Alice. I suppose you can come as well, considering you once worked in this spectacular factory. So, are we all ready for the tour? Good. Everyone follow me.
I'm tired. I'm hot. We've been walking downhill through this stupid factory for 5 whole minutes.
I wonder why we've been going downhill.
I'm hungry. What are we going to eat?
Well, I heard Mr. Wonka say that some of the rooms we're going to see are enormous. Some are bigger than football fields. This, everyone, is the chocolate room, the heart of my entire factory.
Where's the food?
Look at those enormous pipes over there. What are they for?
And look at this ugly, muddy river.
Ew! That is not mud, that's chocolate. And those pipes over there, they suck up all the chocolate and bring it to the other rooms of my factory.
those things?
There's a ton of them, like, what the heck are they doing? Where did they come from? Can't be real.
Of course they're real people. They're my workers. They're Oompa Loompas.
Oompa Loompas!
I brought out back from Loompa Land so they could live here and work in my factory.
I want an Oompa Loompa. I want an Oompa Loompa.
Okay, off stage. Off stage.
I don't think we better do that.
Oh, stop! You're dirtying my chocolate!
Somebody help him! He's being sucked into the pipe!
This should be interesting.
Whoops, that pipe leads to where I make my famous, links to the room where I make my famous strawberry flavored chocolate covered fudge.
So they'll be selling it by the pound all over the country.
Never! I wouldn't allow it. Imagine it, Augustus flavored chocolate covered glue. Blah. No one would buy it. It's neglected. Go to the fudge room and dig in the giant mixing barrel until you find Augustus, and then send him home to his parents. Okay, folks, show's over. Let's move along. Lots left to see.
Augustus Gloop, the great big greedy nincompoop. How long could we allow this beast to gorge and guzzle, feed and feast on everything he wanted to?
Great Scott, it simply wouldn't do.
Come on, we cried, the time is right to send him shooting up the pipe. But don't you children be alarmed. Augustus Gloop will not be married. Augustus Gloop, the great big greedy nincompoop.
Although, of course, we must admit.
Although, of course, we must admit. Augustus Gloop, the great big greedy nincompoop. Here we are again with groundbreaking news of the developments in Wonka's factory. There's absolute craziness going on in there.
We have word that one of 5 kids have already left.
We have word that one of the 5 kids have already left the tour. Yes, it seems that the Glue Boy has dropped out of our tour. We don't know what to think without our face celebrities chiming in. Ladies and gents, please welcome Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift! Nice to meet you folks. As always, I am so excited to interview my BFF T-Swift. One is way more fun to share spotlight than fight over it. What can we do for you 3? Want to know about my new album coming out this month?
What do you ladies think of Wonka providing?
Do you want to know about my new movie? What do you ladies think of Wonka providing this opportunity for the kids of this great nation? Wait, I'm so confused. Who's Wonka?
Disney star.
Is he a Disney icon like me? Or a love star country star like me?
Nope. Nope. Oh my goodness, Selena.
Is he a love star country star like me? Nope.
Oh my goodness, Selena. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, we're about to be late for our next interview. Let's totally get a selfie before we go. I feel so cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. What nice young ladies. Want to got some strawberries before our next interview? Now that's what I'm talking about.
This is the most important room in my factory. This is where all my new inventions are cooking and simmering. But I want absolutely no tasting. Is that agreed?
Agreed.
Good. Now over here is something I am especially proud of.
Big wow, that's it. Mike, big wow, that's it.
Big. Wow. That's it. Like gum. It's like gum. Tell me to it all and I'm like,
No time for that, little girl. This is the most amazing gum in the world. It's a gum chewing meal.
Gum can't be possible. Gum can't be a meal. Just as long as it's gum, that is good, and that's for me.
Although, I haven't gotten the mixture quite right. You see, when you get to dessert...
What the heck with that?
No, you mustn't chew that. Spit it out, spit it out.
Ah, Kenneth, this is fabulous. I can taste tomato soup, and here comes roast beef with gravy.
What's happening to you?
What's happening to you? You're turning blue. Shut up and let me finish. Now there's blueberry pie. Didn't know what cream. What's happening to her?
This place keeps getting weirder.
This place just keeps getting weirder and weirder. You look disgusting. Violet, you're turning violet. You're swelling up like a blueberry. Uh-oh, I feel funky.
I told her I hadn't gotten the mixture quite right. You see, it always goes wrong when you get to dessert. Always goes wrong when you get to dessert. Run after Violet and roll her into the juicing room.
The juicing room? What will they do to her there?
Why to squeeze her, of course? Everyone knows that if we don't squeeze her immediately, she'll end up paying for 2 seats on an airplane for the rest of her life.
Mr. Wonka, will Violet be alright?
She'll be as thin as a whistle and purple. Well, there's nothing we can do about the purple part, but that's what comes from chewing disgusting gum all day long.
If you think it's so disgusting, then why do you make it in your factory?
Ed, did someone say something? No? Good. Okay, folks, here we go.
Dear friends, we surely all agree. There's almost nothing worse to see than some repulsive little bum who's always chewing gum, chomping down both day and night. Her teeth must be an awful sight. The sticky habit's bound to send the stewer to a sticky end. And that is why we'll try so hard to save this Violet Boulevard. Provided she survives
magic cure. We hope she does. We can't be sure, at least.
Let's stop here a moment in the nut room. But don't cross the road. If you do, you will surely disturb the squirrels.
Squirrels? Those are mighty big squirrels.
A new pet. Use the chair. A new pet.
Chairs full
Sit on it.
A new pet.
My squirrels are not pets. My squirrels are highly trained for getting the nuts out of walnuts. They test and see if the nut's a bad one, and if it is, they throw it down the garbage chute.
I want a squirrel. I want a squirrel. I want to eat Wonka. So what? I want one. All I have to hope is 2 dogs, 4 cats, 6 bunny rabbits, a green parrot, 3 canaries, a turtle, a bowl of goldfish, a cage of parrots, and a stupid old pony. I want a squirrel. Wonka, how much do you want for this crazy squirrel? My mommy and daddy give me all the toys, pets, and money I want.
You can't have one. They are not for sale.
Who says I can't? I'm gonna grab you one right now.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I've got you now.
What are they doing? They're testing to see if she's a bad nut or not. Watch. So she is a bad nut after all. Let me check.
Okay, what will they do with her?
They're gonna throw where all the other bad nuts go. The fiery incinerator.
The fiery incinerator?
Don't worry, they only fire it every other day, so Veruca has a 50-50 chance. Shall we move on, folks? Go.
Veruca saw the little bridge.
I've just gone down the garbage chute.
Down goes Veruca down the drain. And here perhaps we should explain that she will meet, as she just said,
A rather different set of friends.
A rotten nut. A rotten nut.
Rotten nut and Vicky pear.
a thing the cat left on the stair. And lots of other things as well, with a rather hard
Who's from Veruca to a rat?
Who's the culprit?
Who's the culprit who did that?
Alas, you needn't look too long.
It was her parents who did wrong.
Veruca salt, the little root may never leave that garbage chute.
celebrity to give you the take on this action in the factory. We're pleased to be with the governor himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hi, I'm the governor's spokeswoman. He's running a little late. He was caught in traffic. How is everyone tonight? He's running for re-election again. Oh, here he is, the governor.
Arnold, what are your thoughts?
I must do squirrels are always strong for the size. They can touch us 3 times that way.
Impressive.
Those are some buff little beasts.
Those are some buff little beasts.
This, of course, is not as bad. This, of course, is not as good as I can do. But it's not bad for squirrels.
Arnold, you're kind of old.
Arnold, you're kind of old. You probably can't bench press 3 times your weight anymore.
Nonsense, Sabrina. I can easily do it.
I don't know about that, Arnold.
Are you calling me girly, man?
She's just being realistic.
Nonsense, Fiona. Let me show you. I will go out and bench press that car right now.
Ridiculous.
I'll show you television reporter people how strong I am. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Bianca? That did not sound good. It sure didn't, Bianca. Yes, Fiona? Sure did. Custom paint job and in mint condition. Not anymore. You bet you, Schwarzenegger! You're gonna pay for this! And on with that note, on with our regularly scheduled program.
This is the testing room for my very latest and greatest invention. Television chocolate. What's television chocolate? Good heavens, child, you must stop interrupting me. I don't like television myself. All kids want to do is sit in front of the screen all day long while their brains turn into Jell-O pudding. That's me. One day I was struck by a tremendous idea. If a photograph could be taken, broken up into a million tiny pieces and put on a screen, why couldn't I do the same with chocolate? Impossible! Watch me send this bar of chocolate this bar of chocolate from one end of the room to another by television. Stand back, everyone. Here we go then. Switch.
But why is it so big?
Well, Charlie, I bet it has to be big because when you send something by television, it always ends up bigger on the other end. Smaller.
Here we go then. Switch on to. Quick, over here. Watch the screen. Take it, Mike. Can you take it? Just turn on television screen. Then you take it, Charlie. Take it and eat it.
It's fantastic.
Can you send other things through the air the same way, like people?
Well, I suppose I could. Although it could have some very nasty results.
Look at me, I'm going to be the first person in the world to
Oi!
What are you thinking? You'll be broken up into a million tiny pieces!
Hasta la vista!
He's rushing through the television in a million tiny pieces.
Look at the screen, something's happening.
Thank goodness he's completely okay.
It's the other way.
You call that okay? He's tiny!
How can I get back to my normal size? Will he ever be able to go back to his normal size again?
Well, small boys are extremely stringy and elastic. So maybe he'll stretch if I put him in my taffy pulling machine.
Ease.
Right here.
Oh,
Take this miniature boy to the taffy pulling room and give the kid a few whirls in the taffy pulling machine.
let go. Hi.
He'll come out of it.
He'll come out of it, kid. But look on the bright side. If he ever gets locked out of the house, he can just slide right back under the door.
Please, oh please, we beg, we pray. Go throw your TV set away. Fear not, because we promise you that in about a week or two of having nothing else to do,
They'll now begin to feel the need of having something that's free.
P.S. regarding Mike TV, we very much regret that we shall simply have to wait and see
If we can get him back as height.
But if we can't, it serves him right.
All I did was waste his time.
Itself is such a crime.
Oh, which in itself is such a crime.
My stars and garters, where did all the children go?
Charlie's the only one left, Mr. Wonka.
You mean Charlie's the only one who survived and is left?
Is that way, Mr. Wonka?
Well, then that means, my dear boy, you won!
One?
Well done, Charlie, well done! But we mustn't delay, We have an enormous number of things to do. Oh, pleasure to meet you, Miss Bucket. And you must be...
I'm here with Josephine. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, guys. Let me ask you a very important question, Charlie. Do you love my factory?
Why are you asking, Mr. Wonka?
Why are you asking, Mr. Wonka?
I'm asking because this entire day was a contest to see who would be the best person for the job.
What job?
Well, the job of taking over my entire factory. You see, the other day I was thinking that I'm about ready to retire to the Bahamas, and I need somebody to take over operations. And you're the last one left, so I guess that means that you're it!
Charlie's gonna take over.
Charlie's gonna take over? My sweet baby Charlie? He's got himself a job! Yippee!
But, Mr. Wonka, why ask the child to do it? Why not ask an adult?
And the double totally ruined my business with too many rules and regulations and dress codes and breaks. And don't worry, I'll make sure Charlie's properly trained and all of you can live here rent-free!
Rent-free? Sweet! Free? Whoops. It's been a pleasure sharing this story with you. Until next time, this is Fiona Green, Fiona Jones, and Selena Lang. So long for now!
Kidstage director. I've had the pleasure of meeting some of you, but if I haven't met you, please come say hi after the show. Asbury is a lovely school, and it was a pleasure. This is our first year doing Kidstage at Asbury, and the first year is always a little rough starting, but the kids have so much talent, and we have so much fun, and that was just an amazing performance, you guys, and I'm really, really happy, and you guys all did wonderful. Kidstage, we give out certificates of completion for the course, and so I would like to just hand these out really quick. The first one being Effie. Effie, on the very first day of Kidstage, Effie came and sat right next to me, and she didn't say hardly a word to me. And by the end, she was just chatting it up with everybody, and you were awesome. So thank you, Effie. This next kid is one of my leaders in Kidstage. He is a Kidstage veteran, my only one, and he definitely deserves accolades for being one of our starring roles, and also just a really exemplary student to work with, because he helps me with all the younger kids, and that's awesome. So Dylan. This next kid was fantastically off book, almost word perfect, and she was also a delight to work with. That's Selah. The next one is our third reporter, and she was such a pleasure to work with, and she brought lots of spunk and personality, and that's Chloe. This next kid took on a very big role, and he did it with lots of gusto, especially for someone his age, and that's Spencer, our Charlie. This next student is also not one of our older kids, but also a very wonderful lead by example type student, and that's Lily. This student is probably one of the busier students I have ever met, and she did a wonderful job, even though she has about 1 million other activities going on, and that's Lucy. This next little actor, she brought lots of personality as well every day, and was just a pleasure to work with, and that's Tonight. This student took on multiple roles and brought a little extra pizzazz to each one, and was also a delight to work with. That's Will C. Our next one, this is, and also, he was almost not in the class, and I'm so glad that he came and joined with us, and he did his audition via video, and it was wonderful, and that's Elijah. Thank you for being such This next student took on a role that is completely the opposite of her personality, and she was absolutely lovely to work with and a great actor, and that's Lila. This next student also has about a million things going on, and she tackles them with a lot of grace, and she's very studious, and she was a pleasure to work with, and that's Summer. This next student and I think that we worked together very well towards the end, and I just think that we came a long way, and I think he is a very talented actor, and that is Will Stetson. This next actor is younger as well, but she's also brought a lot of spunk and personality, and I hope I get to work with her again, and it's Kiara. And this next Oompa Loompa was also adorable and extremely lovely to work with, and that's Alba. Occasionally there are some Kidstage students who really impress me with their ability to overcome. Stage fright is a very real thing, as we know as adults, but as children, children have never experienced that emotion before, and sometimes it can be very alarming. And she, I think, matured quite a bit during this show, and she did a fantastic job and looked beautiful, and her name is Georgia. This next Oompa Loompa was very ready at my side too, and very humble. This next Oompa Loompa did a great job, and I hope she keeps up the acting, and that is Katie Bunker. This is my other lead Oompa Loompa, who was also really loves the stage, which, you know, during rehearsal, I just didn't remember seeing your enthusiasm like that. Some kids just really blossom on stage, and that's Jackson. This student, I'm so happy that she could join us late, and she did a great job just stepping into her role and being enthusiastic, and that's Sophia. Our next award, that's all the students. Our next award is called the Tommy Award. I wonder who that's going to. Ruin the reveal a little bit. Our Tommy Award is, sometimes it's a surprise. This one was not a surprise for me. The Tommy Award is an award voted on by their peers. And it's not your best friend, and it's not the best actor. It's somebody who really you look up to as leading by example, and that was definitely Dylan. Thank you so much for coming this evening. We love it when you ask the kids for their autograph, because this is their first show. And, Okay, great.
From Kidstage, we just want to say thank you so much for all that you did again. And like Miss Laura was saying, yes, inside your programs is a space for autographs. And there are more here. So if parents want to keep their own and kids want their own, that's probably possible. Right in here is for autographs. So you kids can get all the autographs from each other too. It's great. Stay safe. If I could get some help from you in stacking the chairs, I'd love you forever. And I hope you had a great night, and you have a great rest of the night too. Drive safe.
Thank you.